Last week, we found out exactly what it feels like to go toe to toe with one of the best teams in the country. Oklahoma handed us our first loss of the season, and yeah, that one hurt. But the Odyssey isn't about going undefeated, it's about how you respond when you get knocked down. And there's no better opportunity to respond than rivalry week. Tonight, we're heading to the coast to face Coastal Carolina. Records don't matter, last week doesn't matter. This isn't about what we did or didn't do. This is about bragging rights. Two states, one rivalry. App State, Coastal Carolina. The Odyssey continues right now.
Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Appalachian State's offense will take the field first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. And he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance.
Break, here we go. Ready. Go.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Go.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Jones wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Edwards. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it on the outside. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's Lewis. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Jones to throw. Move to his right. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, App State! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Coastal Carolina's offense will now get its first chance with the football. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense.
He's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Turns out it's Glass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. Rushes on. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A long way to go for this offense. Behind to crease, it's Lewis. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
On first down from their own 22. He leaves it with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice. Dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about...
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Man, that is textbook football 101. It's what every defensive coordinator's yelling on the sidelines. Sudden change. They want to be aggressive, capitalize on the momentum. They force the turnover on defense. Offense, they take a shot down the field, and they connect.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Gets it inside the 10. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Jones wants to throw it. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Throwing Raiola. Got a man, it's Townsend.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Raiola to the air again. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Bradley. Made a defender miss. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket, the ball's coming.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Jones to throw. Rolling right and going deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A first down run in the red zone. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defense.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Hits inside. It's Bradley.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Townsend. They put the brakes on it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Here's Raiola to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The shot that clears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They're all over him. He's going to take off. Stop right there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the shot to clears line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Here we go. Ready. Line 14. Booster, booster. Ready, go.
Jones wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Go, go.
He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
I mean, the great news is he just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've only converted 1 time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Rolls right. He's going to run it. He'll move the chains as he steps out of bounds to stop the clock. But we're also at the 2-minute timeout. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Under pressure. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, it's Townsend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Raiola. Look out. Wide open downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The shot that clears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people. But You got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Here's Raiola to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Quick give. It's Townsend. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Down he goes.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Throwing Raiola. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Going to try to get it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, pressure's coming. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Smashes through the tackle. And he's out of bounds right at the 15.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
Going to the run, it's Townsend. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. A great catch and run for 6. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Here's Raiola to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some play.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Coastal. Took it all the way back to the house.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Drops back on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
These guys aren't human able. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game, too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
Second down to the air. Got a man. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Lewis. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Wants to throw on first. Escapes the pressure going right. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. In traffic, it's Drake. Runs through a man. He might have space. 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Raiola. Grabbed over the middle. It's Glass. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. Nice move to keep running. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Let's see what they've got on second down. I'll send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Bradley. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. RPO complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
left side. Here's Coleman. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Townsend. Turning it on. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Left side is Glass. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, shot to clears. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Here's Raiola to throw. And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Out wide right, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
2nd down, going to throw it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Here comes the heat. Out wide left, it's Lewis. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Into the end zone for 6.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Straight ahead, it's Townsend. Fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down
and set up a short yardage on second down. It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The play fake, Raiola. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Oh, what a move. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Still looking to his right. On the run, deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Buys time to his left. On the run, fires downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, App State. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season. Looking to throw. Moves to his right. If he doesn't get you with his arm, he'll get you with his legs, or he might get you with both of them.
It stinks, man. Having to defend a guy like this that just, you think you're going to get him in the pocket. You got to play the first play where he might be throwing the ball from the pocket, and then he scrambles, and now you're defending the run and the throw down the field. It's just, it's kind of like rush hour back in the day. Which one of y'all kicked me?
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the shot to clear has come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Left side is Gardner. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Appalachian State faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. In deafening noise, here's Dylan Raiola. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, it's Townsend. There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First play of this drive. Keeping his eyes downfield. Looking down the left side. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He's got the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's James. Touchdown, App State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Got an alley. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to?
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Throwing Raiola. Turns it upfield. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. They're all over it. And they got it. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. Slings it downfield. It's caught. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Out wide left, it's Bradley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
Objective 1, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, what a big missed opportunity for this defense. This is a play that we might be coming back. If this offense can take advantage and go score, this is a play that we might have circled, highlighted, shown again. A defense having an opportunity to not put the game away, but make it really tough for them to come back. It's a big missed opportunity.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's a...
And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's what rivalry football is supposed to feel like. 4 quarters, back and forth. Every possession mattered. And Coastal made us earn every single yard. But after what happened against Oklahoma, I wanted to see how this team would respond when things got uncomfortable again. We got our answer. We didn't panic. We didn't fold. When the game was on the line, our guards stepped up and they found a way to win. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't easy. But rivalry wins are supposed to be. We came into this game with Coastal Carolina with something to prove. And we're leaving with the win and bragging rights. 2 states, 1 rivalry, 1 Mountaineer victory. We're back in the win column, and the Odyssey continues. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, like and subscribe. And as always, earn every victory. I'll catch you guys at kickoff.